Alright guys. Oh, my camera. What is my camera doing like that? Wow, that sun. Face. Alright, never mind, I'll just have sun on my face. See that shadow that's across my eyes at the moment? That's from the wing of my dragon statue on my desk. Welcome back for some more Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan. Last week when the party was in this room with the Nereid, and they decided to let her continue playing in the water and leave her alone and go up to this corridor, which led them back to this room where the giant hermit crab was. What was his name? It was the Roost of the Crunch. Kalkakaya. He's dead. So, now that the party is back here, they did a full loop, right? We went down here and through this corridor here and found a secret entrance here and went up through this secret tunnel and then up into here into the room of the Nereid and back. So, where are we going to go now? I think we should start off by taking some damage for being in the poison gas. I've got that written down on my DM table. 1.6 poison gas damage. Roll a Constitution save. I can't remember what DC I said it was, but I'm going to write it here. If anyone can remember what I did make it, it might have been 10 or it might have been 12. I don't think I would have made it any more than that. So everyone make a DC 12 Constitution save, please. First up, Mira the Disgrace. She got a 6, that's a fail. Right? Yep, that's a 9 total. So she takes 1d6. And Mira coughing and spluttering as she is hit by a poison gas cloud. 3 damage. Next up is Rial the Wanderer. 15. Rial is able to resist some of the poison gas. He only takes half the damage. So that's a 2 damage for Rial. And last but not least, Care the Apprentice. Care the Apprentice rolls a 2, so 2 plus 3 is 6. That's not enough. He takes full damage. Oh, and he takes the full damage. Oof. He's down to 10 hit points. All right. So, Rial says, well, we just did a massive circle. What are we gonna do now? And then Kier says, well, I guess we should just try this door over here, since we've already come the other way. And Mira says, yeah, it has to be this way, right? Can't be any other way, can it? Rial walks over to the door, but the Kier says, wait, Rial, let me check it for traps first, you fool. What is it? An investigation? Yep, looks good to me. Open the door, Rial. Rial gives the door a good shove. So that's the eastern door from room number 3. Yeah, so it's a standard door interaction. Did I write this down? I should write this down. Yep. Let's make it a 12. There we go. So someone online says a stuck door usually requires strength or athletics. Oh yeah, athletics. Athletics check with a DC of 10 or 15 depending on how I'm feeling. So I'll just put it in the middle. The penalty for failing the same as before. You can attempt to first open the stuck door multiple times. Failing once doesn't mean you fail the next. Okay, go Real. And actually, it's just going to be degrees of failure. Come on. Oh, Bumfluff! Welcome. Lucky you're not a vampire in real life. Yeah. I did try to close the curtain behind my computer, but it's not. The sun is further over than that. So, if I close the other side curtain, I'm going to get in trouble for blocking out all the sun and making the room cold. So I might just have to... I forgot that this time of day is a bad time of day to stream. I know. Hang on. Maybe I've got a different solution. There we go. I've got this bit of foam from where I was doing some miniature painting earlier because I tried to start this stream earlier and it didn't work. I can't really move. If I move to the left at all, my eye is in the sun. So this is where I'm sitting. My head must stay in this position for the next 2 hours. Alright. So. Real. Strength check, if you wouldn't mind. Real is currently attempting to use his strength to push open this door with a DC of 12. Bumfluff says roll 2 with a D20 plus strength. Wait. Hey, you got to take the first roll, right? Well, 16 will be his second attempt. But the DC will go up to 15 if he can't do it on the first one. So his strength is 3, plus a 2 is 5. Then he gets a little unable to do it. I'll try again. So he's a bit more puffed. His second roll was a 16. Well, it's going to be enough anyway. Plus 3 is 19, which is over 15. So he tries again. Actually, I probably would have, probably could have done degrees. I said, he's constipated. Not constipated, it's effort. He's making effort, please. Don't. You hurt my feelings. Right, so they open the door into this corridor. Really? Is it just... What does this say? Does that sound better? Hello, Chloe Shades. Thank you very much. The battle has started. The battle for Tamaochan. Okay, so... Room 5. For anyone following along in the Dungeon Master's Guide at home. I'll just change on the window that we've moved into a new room now on the stream. So, oh, is my camera okay there? Also, let me know if the sound is too loud. Flora Shade says, sounds like about to fight. Alright, so they've pushed into a corridor, the walls of this corridor. Is the party going to move into the corridor from there? The walls of this corridor are wet and slimy. The stucco covering has become saturated with water and is decomposing and sloughing off in spots on the southern wall, exposing the seams of one of the large stone blocks from which this structure was built. I think we should just move into this corridor. Let me check this. Yeah, so I'm just going to delete this too. Ah, you can't see this bit. This wall. Let me check. There. Actually, never mind. I'll just remove that. Okay, so the party want to move down this corridor? Anything we want to do before we move in? Mira comes up into the torchlight because she can't see anything over there because she's a human. Care the apprentice can see all the way to the end of the corridor in dim light. Rial's got a torch. Rial has a torch that's only going to last for 1 hour though. I reckon it's probably been an hour. Has he got another torch? Does he want to light his second torch? Bearing in mind that if he doesn't light it, he's just going to be... the humans are going to be in darkness. He's got... Whoa, he only has 2 torches. Now he's only got 1 torch. Because the first one burnt out. I think he would still relight it. Second torch lit. Using his flint and tinder, of course. So Rial decides to move down the corridor. And Care says, Wait, Rial! Let me check for traps first. Oh, okay, you can go then. Oh, that's Mira. Anyone can interject how they want to play the characters if you like. Otherwise, I'll just do it. As Bumfluff said, I'll just be playing with toys by myself unless someone wants to take charge of a character. So, does someone want to roll a investigation check for Care as he searches down the corridor for anything insuspicious? Any traps? Whoa, Bumfluff got an 11. It does not appear that there is any traps in this corridor. What's his investigation? 1, so 12, yep. Can't find any traps down here. Okay, it's safe to come on. You can go now, Rial. Rial is very interested in seeing... Holy cow, torch. Rial is very interested in seeing what this rock is. And Mira is just going to stay in the torchlight. Care, on the other hand, is going to have a look down this corridor just to make sure there's no enemies. And this is a large stone block. Make an investigation check, please, Rial. So Rial Real's investigation is -1. Wait, how's Real investigating it? Just by looking at it or by touching it? Is he going to put his hands on it? Or if he's just going to use his vision to look at it, it's going to be at disadvantage because it's darkness. Yeah, he's not going to... It's more difficult to find the thing he's looking for. But remember, the walls are covered in something in this dungeon. Oh, okay. The walls of this corridor are wet and slimy. The stucco covering has become saturated with water and is decomposing and sloughing off in spots on the southern wall. That's this wall. Exposing seams of one of the large stone blocks from which this structure was built. So that's what this is. And Bumfluff rolled an 11. So that will show that the tightly fitted stone seals off a corridor beyond. The block is made of limestone Oh. Okay, so there's a large stone block here that's filling the entranceway to another room beyond. There is bits of stucco that are stuck in the seams between the wall and the stone block. That's preventing the stone block from being moved. So the party has to remove the stucco and the wet substance that's covering the stone block in order to be able to move it. How will they proceed? Care the apprentice. Oh wait, further down the corridor. So Care, on the other hand, went to investigate down the corridor. At the end of the other corridor, there's a staircase. It only goes up for a few steps and then seems that the rest is filled in with clay and stone rubble. So in this room, the party has a staircase that leads upwards, but has a lot of stone and rubble that has collapsed down on top of it. And then there's this large stone block. Does the party want to proceed on either one of those things? Or just go back the way they came? Because I'll just let you have a look at the entirety of the map. So don't forget that there is corridors that were not uncovered. So there's these two doors that they walked past and went through the secret passageway instead. So there's a corridor that goes that way, and there's a corridor that goes, I should talk about compass points. So there's a corridor that goes to the north from this corridor. There is a corridor that goes to the west from here and also to the north. So there's a little doorway here and a little doorway here. And also there was this room, you couldn't see all the way to the back of this room. There's been darkness at the eastern end of this area. And then at the end of this corridor, rubble and a stone block blocking the way here. What should we do? I think I need to move this stone block. No, Gare. I don't think that's a good idea. We don't know what's behind it. We don't know what's behind anything in this place. We need to get out of here. This poison gas is doing a number on us. Worse on you, Care. You don't look so good. So, Bumfluff says the party is going to remove the stone block. Just how? Just by pushing the stone block, or removing the debris first that's filling in the gaps on the sides, blocking its passage. And if you want to remove the debris, just let me know how they're going to do that. Like just with their hands or with the pickaxe and shovel. Explosions! More explosions! Okay. Is there an explosion we've got? Care. Just press spacebar. Kind of a creature? Nope. So his only thing there is magic missile. Can't do. Mira doesn't. Oh, no more revivify. Mike? 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 Mike! I think my finger slipped off the button a couple of times. No one's here right now, so I could switch it to... There you go. Yeah, it cut off. I think I repeated what it did.
Why don't you drop down and give me 20, you big piece of trash?
That wasn't one of the options, excuse me. We're trying to figure out how we're going to move this stone block. And Bumfluff wanted explosions. Oh, we didn't check inventory. We've got purify food and drink. Holy schnitzel. Silence. Potion of climbing, Kingdom's ointment. Ooh, I forgot about Kingdom's ointment. A petrification removal potion. Oh, a fireball. There you go. There's your explosion. And an oil flask. Shatter on impact. Treating oil as improvised weapon. On a hit, the target is covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries, the target takes an additional 5 fire damage. You can also pour the flask of oil on the ground to cover explosion. If oil And deal 5 fire damage to any creature. Enter the area. 20 sit-ups in memory of Hulk Hogan. Okay. That's a lot less than what he was able to do. Can you not attack me while I'm doing sit-ups, please? Ugh. Whoop. Punched you in the face. He's already attacking me. Alright, that'll have to do. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop biting me, it hurts. Got bored. Well, that was a short-lived open mic. First time he got bored. Sorry, Big Cam. Oh, so hot. So sunny. Okay. So, there's a fireball. Oil flask. And that's it. So you can try using brute strength to move the rock, or you can try a fireball using a scroll, or we can just go back out, or we can, or there is this corridor with the collapsed rubble in it. What do you think, Clory Shades? What's the solution to the puzzle here? Brute strength. All right. Okay. That means it's going to be an athletics roll for. That means it's going to be an athletics roll for Real the Ronderer. Go. Roll a d20. Should everyone get out of the way while he brute strengths his way through it? No. 11. Plus 3. 14. Oh. So, we've got 111. If anyone else in chat wants to roll, they can. So for the first roll, Real the Barbarian is the only one pushing, right? So he's going to take 1 point of acid damage from the lime that's on the surface of the rock. But he does succeed in moving the stone back. What is it? Yeah, I'd say. So it moves back 2 feet with the roll like that. Then Real takes 1 acid damage. Let me put a note. So, making another roll. Let's do a roll for everyone. So that was Care's roll. He did not manage to move it at all. It didn't budge because Care's strength is very low. Got a 5, and I think his minus is... Oh, he's +1. 6, but not enough to move it this round. This is like a battle between the rock and the party. So Nero's going to have a go. She's got a strength of 2. Oh, she got a 16. She's able to move it 4 feet. And then go Riel with another roll. Oh, they both got to take 1 acid damage though from the acid from the lime on it. Oof, Care is down to 9 hit points. Care says, "Oh, I'm just gonna bow out. I can't move it anyway, and it's doing too much damage to me." And since all of them have had a go, I think they should all take another Constitution save for the acid in the air. So Mira's Constitution was a 13. Plus 3, 16. She only takes half damage. So Mira takes 3, takes 1.5 or 1 damage because it's always rounded down. Care rolls a 4, so he is not able to resist the damage. And takes 5. Wow. He always takes full damage. Oh, I'm not feeling too good. And a Constitution roll for Riel. Oh, bump off, sorry, go. I just got in at the exact same time as bump off. Roll again. It doesn't like rolling twice. Okay, but it's a 12, 15. Okay, that's enough to resist. Five points of damage to Riel. Wow, the party is looking damaged. Okay, so that was the gas, that was the acid gas and poison gas in the air. Now we've got to do some more strength rolls. I'll do Mira. She's got a 6. What am I going to say? A 6? Oh, Care's doing a roll. Care's going to try again. Okay. Care moves back up and rolls a 13 plus 1, 14. Yep, he's able to move it. So I'll say Mira was able to move it 1 foot with her low roll. And then Care rolls a 13. How much did I give before? 2 or 3? I think 3. Okay, Kira is finally able to move it back 10 feet to the 10 feet mark, at which point it hits a lip in the ground and topples over on itself, opening up the passageway. But Kira's got to take 1 acid damage. Mira's got to take 1 acid damage. Kira is on. Oh, he's still on 3. Mira is going to try and cast a spell. It's a level 2. So 2d8 health back for Care. Gets 11 health back. Oh, whoops. Alright, 1 more spell slot at level 2. Don't forget that Rial has Keg Tom's Ointment. So there's 2 doses in the Keg Tom's Ointment. Oh, what did I do? Alright, so, and then, so he can use 2 of those. And removes poison. Alright. I don't know if I delete this, is it going to show the whole room? Yeah, it does. You can't see the doors and the things if you don't look in there. Okay. So, further into this room now. This is room 5. No, yeah, 5. Alright, once the stone entrance block has been pushed far enough out of the way, there is enough space to step past it. Beyond the plug is a small foyer holding 3 sealed urns on both the left and the right sides. Here there are double doors of beaten bronze with glyphs worked into their faces. The portal is locked and prevents easy entrance. Kier says, I'm going to check for traps. He's the worst. He rolls a 6 to find traps, plus his investigation, which is 1, 7. Now, it does not appear to be trapped. But as Kerr is about to walk in, Rial just says he's going to examine the glyphs first. Wait, Kerr, let me check. Let me examine the glyphs first. Got to get closer to do that. Wait, you only have to get this. No, a little bit closer. Okay, now you can check the glyphs. Useless. The glyphs are in Omen. Rial says the glyphs are in Omen. They translate as here lies Locus Papa Locus, Yuhale Ehekatl, master of the others, who is like the wind and the night. Oh, what were you rolling for? To investigation as well? No. Yeah, there's nothing. Rial has a look for traps too, and says, "Yeah, I agree. Can't see any traps here." Just be aware, every time you try to re-roll after another party member's done it, it puts the DC up. So there is 6 urns. There is 3 urns on either side of the corridor, and there is this bronze double doors. Kara is going to investigate the urns. Gets an 8. But he's got plus what? One, 9. He can see inside the urns is some kind of liquid. But beyond that, he can't tell what it is. And since Mira's gonna check to see if she can tell how well these two are. Oh, this is Mira. She's gonna check to see how well these two are actually checking for trap. She got a 12. What's her insight? Because these two are like, yeah, it's definitely no traps. 6:18. She's like, yeah, I don't believe you two. I'm going to stand back here while you guys are going to open that door because it's not trapped. Oh, on the roof of the dungeon, sure. And Rukia says, shrugs and says, okay, and walks to the door. Rukia shrugs and says, shall we open the door? Does Riel want to do anything before Kier just pushes the door open? Okay, go. I said, does Riel want to do anything before Kier just opens the door? And you said yes. Open it. Do it. Where is the door? See, even the designer of this map had only had one door. Only had a 5-foot door. Alright, as the door opens, a glass ball above the door shatters and the room is filled with... Does it say what color it is? A green swirling vapor swirls throughout the room, and both Kier and Riel need to make a constitution save. So that was... Hmm. 31. This is based on... so both Riel and Care fall into a deep slumber. This spell sends a creature into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, okay? So, Care has only got 2 hit points. No, and he rolled more. He's got, how much has he got now? 14. And Riel has 17. And how much did I roll? 31. 20. Oh, it's exactly enough to put both of them to sleep. And that's where we're going to leave it today, ladies and gentlemen. As they open the door into the tomb, they see beyond the door there is a... Is it unconscious? Yep. I like the little ring ones that I had some other time, but anyway, this is what we've got. These ones are good because they sit on the character's little token. So as they open the door, a glass bauble on the roof explodes and a poison gas fills out this whole area, this whole room. Luckily, Mira is safely behind a wall. She backs up a little bit as she sees the gas creeping down the corridor towards her, and both Care and Riel fall into a deep slumber. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We can delete this. That was for the rock. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Thank you, Bumfluff, for joining the game. Sorry, Clory Shades. You can join, you know. You can either play one of the characters or you can just sit in chat and make the DM rolls if you want to, or you can just sit there and lurk and enjoy the story as it unfolds. We're playing the Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan from the Tales from the Yawning Portal. You can check the map online if you want to see some spoilers from the DM's perspective. Otherwise, we're going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now.